Okay, so some of you may have seen my previous video of just an unboxing of this pop Bluetooth kind of retro mobile phone. Bluetooth, I'd like to call it hands-free, but it's not. Just mobile phone add-on. But what I thought I'd do is a little teardown on one, just mainly because they're so cheap, and you can find these little Bluetooth adapters in. So not sure how well that's going to come out on the camera. If it was the right way around. Solder connections are pretty poor, but I'm not bothered about that. So we've got this little board that's got microphone ground, microphone plus, battery ground, battery plus, DC plus, DC ground, speaker plus and speaker ground, and these three little buttons on that does volume up, volume down and power, and Bluetooth. That one does pairing as well. So coming off of this we've got a little 3.7 volt lithium battery. That's the breakout cable for charging. Little microphone there, speaker, which I presume this speaker is just for the ringtone and any beeps that it makes. And this, which is just fallen off because of dodgy shoulder connections, is the actual speaker itself. And that is marked on this PCB somewhere or other, but that goes there anyway. You can see the plus connection there and the minus connection there, and that just goes onto the speaker there. So I just thought this board was quite handy if you wanted to send some audio over Bluetooth via something, like Raspberry Pi or something like that. You could use it in kind of maker projects like that. You can see all that solder there would need to be sucked out, resoldered. It's not too difficult to do, but you've got a nice little lithium battery there. It's only 3.7 volts, 125 milliamp. Hasn't got any make or anything on it. There's a model number there if anyone needs it, if you can just about make that out. Another model number there. But anyway, let's unbox one of these, take it to pieces, and then I can show you how to get it all out. You can still get these Bluetooth speakerphones on eBay for about £1. I got this from my local pound shop, so it was actually £1 and not just £1 in plus postage. So you get one of these little mats, the phone itself, instruction book with some speakers, and then open this up. Ooh, and without the tripod falling on the floor. Get the actual phone and the USB cable. So it's quite nice of that one. So I'm not sure if I'm going to tear this one down, or as I've just unboxed it, I think I'm just going to tear this blue one down. So to tear it down, you can just unscrew the top bit like that. That's obviously the microphone end. You can see the lithium battery there and the charger breakout there. And then we'll do the same to the other side, just twist it, pull it off. There's your microphone in there. And then for the next bit, I'm going to need a screwdriver. Which I probably should have got before I started this video, but hey, find an appropriate bit. And then it turns out that's not the appropriate bit. I don't want to do it. So we just take that screw out. And there you go, there's a little micro USB breakout cable. Now this little PCB on its own here has got to be worth 99p, I would have thought. And that's without the rest of the stuff that's about to come out. You can see it all pretty much comes out in one piece. What I will need to do is, get a little flat screwdriver bit so I can take that lithium battery out. Just a regular flathead. Just be a little careful, just run it along, because obviously it is a lithium battery. Otherwise they do tend to get a bit explodey. Now inside there's a couple of little counterweights. You can just about see one there, just to give this a bit more heaviness, make it feel a bit more realistic, like an old phone. So they're just bits of metal, you can take those out if you want. But for now we'll leave them in. And got to be a bit careful with this board, because as you see previously, the solder connections are pretty brittle on it. So I'll just get this other bit back out. That's not going to be the one that fits. These little screwdriver sets, it's always the last one you come to. Take that screw out. That screw. And then there's just one more screw. Well, and you've got these two screws here, which hide the speaker for the ringtones. So you can just unscrew this little plastic cover. And eventually, I might need to just get the screwdriver under there. Take out the screwdriver of knowledge. And there we go. So now if I get rid of all these plastic bits, literally chuck them away, I'm going to keep this nice little black USB cable. It's just micro USB, standard micro 5-pin. So we keep that, so that's nice. And also, we'll just get out I can without breaking it. There we go, intact. So now we can chuck away all these little bits of plastic. Throw another one, another little bit of plastic there. Always put away your driver bits. And then we can have a look at what we got there. Should obviously still work. Yep, there you go. That just powers it off. So there we've got a nice little Bluetooth circuit. Little aerial there. Let's see what chip that is. WE3B085, and just look on the other one because it'd be easier. And the actual chip itself just seems to say 6130 on. A04U K239BC CSR says on it. It's that little chip there. Not much else to it really. Just a chip on board and that's it. But anyway, that is the Freedom Pop Bluetooth retro phone teardown of a cheap source of a Bluetooth send receive module.